Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Cigar Chat. The new name that my friend Leslie decided to nickname it, I guess.
Cool.
I got my friend Fred Montesino here today, my dear friend and fellow cigar smoker.
Absolutely, man. The best cigars in the world.
Thank you. Fred is born and raised in Ybor City, so he knows a thing or two about cigars, has a storied past, kind of with the Fuentes, a little bit of a story there with, was it your uncle?
Yeah, my uncle, I don't know if you ever heard of Montesino Cigars, but obviously Montesino Cigars have been around for a long time. But that was my great uncle's chain back before I was born.
That's amazing.
And I know they had sold the rights of that anything during the 60s, I believe it is. I'm not exactly sure the dates. And they moved the organization up to Chicago, if I remember right. But that's what brought my father and all my relatives from originally born in Havana, Cuba, over here to the U.S.
That's an amazing story.
Yeah.
The cigar's still being made today. The Fuentes make it in the Dominican Republic under the Montesino name. Mm-hmm. It's funny because I gave you a box some time ago.
Yeah.
When you said you still have it, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
But there are big plans, I guess, with them and the brand and what they're going to do with it. So the good thing is the brand continues. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Fred has an amazing history, not only in Ybor City where he grew up and born and raised, but in the martial arts, which he was actually my son's instructor for a while. Hopefully we'll continue to do that again. But can you shed some light on that?
Yeah, absolutely. I started training in martial arts when I was probably 3 years old. And back in those days, there wasn't a whole lot of studios around. There was 2 studios actually, back in 1959 and around 1959, 1960, when I really started training in the arts, and I've been doing it since. I've taught here in Tampa about 41 years. I'm former law enforcement, former military, and so forth and so forth. And I was able to do this type of training in both law enforcement and in the military aspect of it also. I've been teaching here in Tampa. I've had a school since I think it was 1981. We opened up the first studio.
And you're still doing it today,
yeah,
which is
Love it.
The amazing part about it.
I'm currently teaching at the University CDC, which I work with about 40 kids up there, and we're having a really good time with that. I've literally trained probably 50, 60,000 students over the years.
Who are some of the people you've worked out with and trained with then?
Well, I was fortunate enough when I was in the military. I was stationed in Ulsan and Kunsan, Korea. I got to train in China a little bit with, I don't know if you ever heard of Ip Man, but Ip Man was Bruce Lee instructor.
That's incredible.
A system called Wing Chun, that's one of my styles. I was able to train also with Masoyama, who was the founder of most of the Japanese martial arts back in those days, and also here in the United States.
That's amazing. How many years have you been doing this?
I've been practicing martial arts for just going on 61 years now, since I was 3 years old.
That's phenomenal.
So I love it. It's my passion, my love and passion.
And you know what? I've been at the classes several times, and not because you're here present, but you're really good at it. And you know, Fred takes a lot of pride in what he does. He's damn good at doing what he does. And for sure. And you know what? Most of it, he enjoys it, and he enjoys being with the kids and helping them and teaching them, you know, different martial arts, because it's not only Taekwondo. Like you said, you're an expert in how many different kinds of martial arts?
Well, I have an 8th degree black belt in Taekwondo. I have a 7th degree black belt in Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido, Shotokan, Ishinryu. Anyway, a number of styles. I'm certified in 8 martial arts, but I teach 3 primarily, but in different other organizations like law enforcement. I was teaching tactical training, which is a combination of Aikido, Judo, and Jiu-Jitsu. Been fortunate enough to train a lot of the instructors who have their own schools today that are now teaching those styles. You know, the thing we call mixed martial arts.
Right, because like I think it was the 70s, 80s, karate took off, right?
Around 1970, I think around 78, principally started taking off. You had
and kung fu too.
Yeah, kung fu.
And you don't see any of those schools anymore. Like
well, Bruce Lee brought the popularity, even though he's not he wasn't American born. But Bruce Lee brought the popularity of it when he formed a system. He was doing Wing Chun and a system called Jeet Kune Do. Several of the other great teachers like Chuck Norris.
We got a special guest here. We got the Colonel is just walking in the door here while we're doing this fantastic interview. How you doing, Colonel? It's my friend Fred.
Oh, Fred.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing? Good.
Fred is a martial arts expert. He was my son's instructor. But I'm sure you guys will have a awesome opportunity to talk now too. That's just the way this works here. Oh, you gonna stick around for a few minutes?
No, I gotta get going.
Okay, all right.
House, getting ready.
Gotcha.
Good meeting you, sir. Good meeting you. Hey, you were in the military?
He has a Marine.
What branch? I was in the Air Force.
Oh yeah, I spent most of my career
Commercial break here.
taking care of the Air Force.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cut
okay.
one of my
All right,
camels.
Augmented senior leadership, 3 and 4 stars.
Oh,
And they
fantastic.
retired. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Tampa, Florida, but I was stationed in Osan and Gunsan,
Okay.
Korea, and then I
Yeah.
spent some time in Salawi and a few other bases in Japan. Back in the 70s, 74 to 75,
Well, that's when I was
actually.
just going in. I graduated Notre Dame in 74. I got
Okay.
it early.
Okay,
And I,
Camo edition,
going
6.5 by
to,
54.
all over the place.
yeah.
Blows a lot of
The Air
smoke.
Force.
I was actually tactical combat instructor. I was in charge of military police.
Really?
Because of my background in martial arts, I got the privilege of that, you know. But
Well,
I'd say it's a
I'm
medium
sitting for
body.
a guy, Major
Let's see what
General
Fred says
Brad
about it.
Spacey, who just retired.
Hold
And,
for a commercial
he
break.
was he was basically the highest ranking SF guy.
okay,
Just retired about a year ago.
yeah.
He would have had a kick out of meeting him if he would have.
Yeah. Yeah, let me get back.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
sure.
let me put this down. I got,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I got people at the.
We understand,
They're
Colonel.
almost there.
But you're going to be on this show soon.
Oh, very
Stay
well.
tuned, everybody. Stay tuned.
Nice meeting you, sir. Nice meeting you.
Oh, nice meeting you.
But anyway, Fred has had a storied history in martial arts, and I mean, just an amazing story. We're proud of him here in Tampa. I mean, we love him. You know, what else can I say about such a great individual? Also, he used to, was it with the West Tampa Little League where you were
Coach
a
baseball, yeah, coach baseball for 25 years,
So
actually.
you know some of those guys that played there, right? Like,
Let's see.
Tino Martinez?
Tino
Yeah.
Martinez, Rainy Martinez. They were both. One was 13, the
Wow.
other was 15 when I was coaching them there at West Tampa Little League.
so much history.
I just had good experiences over the years.
You have. You've
High
lived- you lived a
high
storied
school
life.
baseball. Coached many years. Made some good friends out there. But I just said my love and passion is martial arts. I've been doing it for over 60 years. But
It
I
always
love
it
teaching
always
Tampa.
draws you back to martial
Yeah,
arts.
that's my love.
Like in The Godfather. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in, right?
Every time I'm going to retire. Oh shit! Now, excuse me.
It's all right. It's all right. This is a YouTube channel. You can kind of say a few things.
But you know what? When you love something that well, you got to devote yourself to it. That's what you do. And that's me. Fortunately, that's my love and passion.
You know, it's really an honor and a privilege to have you here on my little. We're calling this Cigar Chat. That's the name of the show. On the Cigar Chat show, and at the same time to be able to talk about these things, which I find very interesting. But more than that, we're going to wrap it up just with Fred giving me his opinion about the Camo, 6.5 by 54, 4-wrapper cigar. The guys in the armed forces dig these cigars. What do you think about
You're
them?
not kidding me, man. This is an excellent cigar. I love medium cigars. This is a little bit stronger than medium cigar, but it's the best medium cigar plus I've tasted in a long time.
Thank you.
And I go to Cuba quite a bit, and so I do bring back cigars from Cuba when I'm able to get back.
How would
And
you
know what?
compare
This
this
to
to
me? To me, this is freaking better than I've smoked in a long period of time. So this gives me some good memories. My family is originally from Cuba, my father and so forth, and they were
Cigar
heavily
makers,
involved with
too.
cigars,
Yeah.
as you know.
Absolutely.
But this is an excellent tasting cigar, and I highly recommend it.
Well, you know what, guys? I guess Fred is another one of my fans, and I love him, and a great friend. What else is there to say? We're just having fun here, smoking cigars, talking about his storied life, and enjoying the great Florida weather. And with that being said, till next time, adios.
Take care.